Hello everyone, my name is Tifra and welcome back to Fall the Samurai. So, let's see if we are gonna get screwed by this navy. And also let's see if the dishonorable daimyo trait will go away. Or, I guess I should say, will my daimyo's honor be restored once I fix my income. I was gonna say fix my income and then I got very sad when I saw that drop to minus again, but it just pipped up just a little bit. So we'll see about that. Okay, can I retreat from this? I can. I know I can, but more importantly, what happens when the follow-up battle comes? And what happens when these two ships are inevitably defeated? Unless these guys retreat back to an actual naval base. That would be very nice. But yeah, it's blockaded. Well, it's not blockaded directly, but the access to this is blockaded. That was actually pretty nice. They didn't freaking hell. I was gonna say that was very nice, but turns out these guys bombarded me, and now I'm dead, basically. I don't think I'm coming back from this. Here we go, Satsuma coming in with another force, like I didn't have enough problems. But yeah, we have to dislodge these two ships, and I probably do not have the firepower necessary to do so. I do. I obviously don't. Yeah, I should have thought that, but obviously I don't care anymore. Don't care that much. Yeah, I need more ships. And to get more ships, we actually need an economy. And to get an economy, we have to dismiss a few troops. Okay, starting with the most expensive ones. And also take away the useless ones. Okay, you are needed, because you are needed to actually keep control. This is still at -2, thankfully. So I'm not going full belly up just yet. I need another troop right there, which I can't get. Okay, so that means one troop there. And actually I should have this guy return. Never mind, he doesn't have that many movement points either. How many can I cut? 4. Okay. Yeah, I hate to do this, but it appears to be inevitable. 1. Okay. I will get a tiny bit of repression after like 7 turns. There we go, 7 turns. So I guess there's that, but yeah. Okay, we are at positive, but we still have units we can sacrifice for an additional income. We need these guys to still operate, and they're at the neutral level anyway, so never mind. These guys, they are at +1, but the artillery does really cost a lot to upkeep, so unfortunately I just spent I don't know how many turns to actually build that, but we have to take it away immediately. Okay, you guys, pay your taxes, and they're still unhappy. Jeez. And that's not gonna go away anytime soon, so we might actually have to recruit to make that happen again. Okay, yeah, look at that, 4,900. I have no chance of making that happen. Not after just managing to repair it last time. Yeah, I'm so pwned right now. Okay, at least I have, if not most of my provinces paying their taxes. Yeah, I also need you to pay your taxes for a little while. And what do you know, the thing I said I really hope wasn't going to happen did in fact happen. So this is just a normal day for me, I guess. But yeah, we are going to be able to auto-resolve this. And further damaging my honor, which is yeah, I I usually do not loot, but I have to. Because if I don't, then I'm bankrupt. And when I'm bankrupt, then I've lost the game. So yeah, that gave us enough money to upgrade that, well, repair that, and then we need to build a shit ton of naval units. And good naval units, like the copper-plated ones. And unfortunately we don't have anything there. We really only have this port which can actually pump out military units. And if we do not get... Well, if this basically gets bombarded, or made useless, we will have lost the game. As simple as that. So, actually, my first priority will be to pump out a few one-turn recruitment ships, and I have to do that. I don't have any choice. I would like to have a choice, but I don't have any, so I can't do anything. Okay. These guys are still unhappy, but it doesn't really matter because the rebellion is still in effect, and they have just, well, they are just about to raid my coal plantation. Well, we might be able to just soak that, seeing that we are not trading all of our coal, and we have another coal plant right there, which we might lose, by the way, on the very next turn. Thanks to these bastards coming in. Well, at least we did acquire some iron. So, do we want to build this province back up again? I don't know. How much to repression does this give? 6. That's quite decent. But it will cost me 21,000, so... no, 2,100, oh, thankfully. I don't know. I think I'll actually just raise that. Because if I actually manage to stabilize all of this, it is good to have it. But until then, I'll have to use the money to repair it. Well, actually, I have a little bit of money, so let's see about that. And hopefully, with let's see, I can't even hover over my honor. It's that low. There we go. So, personal honor, great victories. Hopefully the descending into bankruptcy will go away. If it doesn't, well then I'm basically completely screwed. But that will give me... If that goes away, it will give me a positive of 3. So at least I won't have... I won't get the dishonorable daimyo, or at least that... that debuff, I guess, will go away. Part of it will go away. Smugglers go. Let's repair that. We can afford it. We have the technology. And let's see, hopefully that'll be enough. Probably won't, but it might be. These guys are about to rebel. Just checking. Let's see, Shimosa. And Hayama. Okay. Also, we were promoted, which means we can appoint a general. Or whatever it said. Like the... I can promote a general to the officer or controller. Okay. That's down here, and then... there. That's the only general we have, actually. I can promote my, my brother. I'll do that then. So, yeah, we need income, so you go for that, and you go for the construction. Yeah. And then that's a strange case of the Nagoya flippage. Yeah, so flipping their allegiances, and immediately before they have gotten their region stabilized, they declare war on me. Where's the logic there? I can't find any. Anyway, we won't solve any problems by just looking at the situation and just sighing. So why can't we build anything here? It's too low a level, maybe? Yeah, so the morale is probably... the loss of the morale is probably... Oh, I can't build that because the castle is damaged. That was weird. But yeah, I probably can't build that. Never mind. I was crossing thoughts there. That morale loss is probably due to my dishonorable daimyo. So I was a bit confused about it, but that's probably why. Okay, so let's build that. That will give me 4 repression again. Nice. And that will fix that. So, okay, we are not exempted from tax, and we don't need to. Okay, so we might be fine, but yeah, there's really just a question of time until these guys just burst into our province and ruffle stump us. Let's build a bit of reserve force. There we go. I need a bit of money. Just having a bit of money saved up there. Okay, so oh yeah, we did have a navy, didn't we? Well, they lost a battle, so they are dishonorable, and therefore we'll get a watery grave, and we don't care for them. Who cares for cowards like that? Do not pay attention to the fact that I sent them into battle. And I probably would have won hadn't it been for me giving up like that. Okay, so that's typical, because right now I'm almost completely positive that our naval artillery, our coastal defenses are not operating because the port is damaged and it hasn't been repaired yet. Meaning that now they do a port assault. It basically just means that I'm using these guys and nothing else because my naval artillery is damaged. At least if I'm lucky, they will face a choke point, but that's about it. And yeah, I don't fancy my chances here, but I'm definitely going to fight this and not auto-resolve it. So we might be facing like a bay situation right here. But yeah, we'll have to see. At least we haven't gotten attacked yet in our military port, but that might be because Saga hasn't had that turn yet. I didn't really pay attention to that, so if they still have left to go, I have a bit of fear. Never mind then, they are actually still operable. Or operational, I should say. Operable is a bit of a weird way to pronounce it, I guess you could say. Okay, so we need to take full advantage of this, and if the AI is smart, and they usually are pretty smart here, they will bombard them from like here, which will take them out, and seeing that these guys have a line of fire like that, I probably will set them out. And if... well, they might not be able to do it with this guy, but yeah. We'll see what they do. We'll of course hang back and try to take as much advantage of this situation as possible. Let's actually have you here, you guys there, and the weaker ship here. Also a little bit more spread apart, just in case that if like this guy explodes, this guy isn't going to catch on fire because of it. Therefore it might be a better idea to do something like that. Also it might be a very bad idea to place them like that because of the masts. Yeah, I didn't think about that. To add to my problems. Okay, so I guess I'm taking the chance here that they are not gonna get that deep into the harbor to the point where these guys are in range, but we'll find out.
Day, sir, with the fan.
So, they are all out of range, I think. And as I said, if they are smart, they will just try to outflank them. Oh. I am hearing some fire, and I think that was me. Yeah, here we go. These guys actually have them in range. And I can control them, which can be quite nice. Yeah, I think I'll let them do the job, honestly. So yeah, we'll just have to sit back and hope for the best. But we have hit them, so this battle has at least gone somewhat in our direction. But yeah, I think the battle is I think the harbor still counts as damage. So I find this a bit weird. The only real reason I see for this is if if that was wrong, and this actually got repaired. Because I definitely started repairing it earlier on. What's happening? What's happening? What's this? What the hell? I've never seen that before. Whatever that is, I think it's a glitch. Yeah, look at that. That's a glitch. No doubt. Okay, at least all of my ships are firing, so there's that. Also, it should be mentioned that if all of my ships sink, or lose the battle, I guess, that will count as a loss, even if the coastal batteries are still operable. I say operable, and that's probably not even the real word. I mean operational, and I hope you realize that. Yeah, the line of sight here is an issue. This battery actually has, well, a somewhat sweet view. A bit too low. Yeah, I'm gonna let the AI take care of this one. Actually, you guys, get in there. And try to just be covered by this this lip here. Because these guys are now, weirdly enough, like they could just turn the batteries a bit. But yeah, these guys, most of them at least, are now not able to be hit. Which is frustrating, but that's just the way of things, I guess.
Your general is in terrible danger.
Yeah, that ship is already under repair, so I can't do more to help it. Are you firing? You should be. Too low again. Yeah, I have problems. But yeah, they seem to be firing even though the animations aren't going. That's a bit weird. Could you take any wider an arc? Seriously? You can turn on the spot and you pull stuff like that? I might have to try to pull off that move with these guys. Well, overheat engine, you're already on fire, so that's not gonna change that much. Look at this, these guys can turn on the spot and these guys do that arc, which basically put them in the line of fire of all of those guys at the same time. Okay, all my coastal batteries are actually still firing, so at least there's that. Well, all of them that has a target in range, that is. Damage 0. Damage 0. This is very good. Okay, so if you can just not surrender and try to stay as close as possible to there, meaning that most of the ships can't actually hit you, you might be good. Okay, you... Oh, you instantly surrendered. Okay. I guess I know what I have to do with these guys. Also, a priority is actually to take care of this guy. Because he's the only one, as far as I can tell, which can actually reach this. Well, I guess these ships, but they are actually quite far away. Anyway, start repair.
Ready to make way.
Can I actually fire over that? Almost seems like it. Are they like hitting the chimney? I don't know. Yeah, the AI in this game. This is a great game, but the AI is not always competent. Okay, so we have sunk a few ships, so that's at least something. These guys are still repairing, still under heavy fire, still dying, still everything. Yeah, this ship is somehow still in range. Okay, we might actually have to go like this, and that will drag these ships further in this direction, meaning that hopefully they'll then get in front of my naval artillery, which, once again, hopefully, will be able to take care of them.
Sir, your general is in terrible danger.
I can't see anything. And no batteries are in range. Okay, so the AI is actually doing a pretty solid job here, tactically. Apart from a few units, I guess. So yeah, basically I'm moving out of the range in order to try to force them over to this screen, this side of the screen, which you can see is absolutely covered with naval artillery, or coastal defense artillery. So just try to get as close to here as possible, I guess. This ship is as good as screwed. And right now they're just sitting here taking hits, and yeah, I guess I shouldn't have done that because they surrendered immediately. So they should not be in the range of my ship. Yeah, I'm not firing at them, so I'm not in range of they are not in range of me. Can't I actually move? Why are you not moving? Have you run aground?
Following orders.
Can you go astern? Yes, you can. So they have started firing, meaning that they are actually in range. I think actually they're doing most damage to their own ships at this point. Seriously. Yeah, when I can't traverse this water right here, and that's causing me to die, then I really don't know what I should be doing. Okay. Stop. Flip a little bit. Like that. And then full speed ahead. What are you doing? Are you routing? Not anymore, at least. So I guess you've tried to outflank, and in the process you have basically rendered yourself useless. Good job. Okay, what now? There we go, they're actually moving. So yes, at least these guys are in range, and I think... I was going to say that has to be the only one. Yeah, I think so. But I think I'm hearing fire coming from over here. These guys. Okay then. Well, you aren't really hitting anything, so... Fucking hell, what do I have to do to get this to work? Something like that? What are you stuck on? Yeah, they are stuck on something, and it's completely messing me up here. Is it this? Whatever that is? I think that, like, is connected to the ship in some way. Okay, let's... This is getting ridiculous, but let's back up again. This is like parallel parking a car. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with that texture. Okay, then turn once again. Just stop first. There we go, and go straight out to sea. Just turn first. And then we might get this solved. Just might. What are you doing? Yeah, this is bizarre. I have no idea with all this, whatever this is. Well, I know what this is, but why is this showing all the way up here? And unfortunately, I do not have the range to hit these guys. Even though they should just nudge that cannon to the right and try to point it down. They should actually take it from where it's standing. Well, they probably couldn't do that because it's probably a bit heavy, but if they could, they should take it from where it's standing and move it to the right, to the left, where the crates are standing. And then you will be able to hit every ship. Silly. Okay, so that worked. I think. You never know with this game. So I still have a reasonable amount of health. Actually, just go here. Try. Oh, whales. Okay, so hopefully they don't rout immediately. But yeah, even if we lose this, not all hope is lost. It's just close to being lost. Okay, they are moving into range again. Very slowly. But as long as they're not hitting me. What the... I hate you. I hate you, game. Okay, so they are being bombarded by naval artillery right now. At least I have that to protect me. Even though this ship might be too weak to take care of itself. Let's at least give them a chance. Yeah, they are screwed. They have traversed in front of the coastal defense, and they're toast, pretty much. They haven't routed yet, so let's keep on pounding them until it happens. They have suffered 1% of damage, and they are under fire from 3 coastal guns. But they're still firing. They're still fighting. Are they actually trying to take out the naval guns? Because they're not aiming at me. Are you actually firing one-on-one against that one? No, you're not doing that either. Because I haven't damaged that. Yeah, so something is happening. And they're still just sitting there taking it. Now they're wavering at least. But they haven't routed yet. Once again. I'm sorry if you find this rather boring. But I'm not gonna give up on this. Not when my main trading port is in jeopardy. And with that well, most of my economy. Oh, I think we might have a contender for the next unit to be used as target practice. Oh, there we go. It exploded. Okay, can you actually turn? I don't think you can. Damn you. Damn you all. Well, at least get to this side of the screen, as I said earlier. What are you doing? Not much, eh? Yeah, they're just sitting there, doing very little. And you still can't effing move. Okay, go. I have no idea. Another like rogue patch of resistance? Pretty much. Okay. So, stop. Turn. And just go. Okay. Get ready for a challenge. I think we lack a few sounds here, because I'm not hearing anything. But yeah, let's see if we can go in this direction. We can't that either. Let's just astern our way all the way back to the coast. Actually, can I do that for like the entire way? Like, could I turn with the front this way and then just back myself back here? That would be very humorous. Okay, stop. And you actually almost not in range of them. Firing arc-wise. Yeah, so if you're just gonna come at me one at a time, I'll probably defeat you. You haven't surrendered, but you haven't thought to pick these guys up either. And your guns are not firing. This is heavily damaged. Look at these wounds there. Okay, they are effed, so let's carry out my experiment, shall we? It'll take a while, but it's really the best shot we have at actually winning this, so I'm not gonna give up on it. Yeah, so these guys they probably will continue routing, because right now they are in the firing arc of actually quite a lot of batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 So yeah, they are probably not coming back. And actually, with the way I'm turning right now, never mind. So they're just gonna ignore all of that. And they're now way too close to me. Way too close for comfort, that is. Seeing that this is a 12-gun ship and this is a... let's see, a Chiton. Okay, never mind, it's the same class, but... Still, that shouldn't be happening. And I intend to send you back to your routing days. Okay, so they are wavering, so at least I have that going for me. Which, as the meme says, is nice. 50. Okay, they still have more. They have, well, not more men than me, but they still have a lot of men remaining. And there the guns opened up again. And they're actually in good spirits, somehow. How? I have no idea. There we go, they're back to wavering. Still not the right thing, though. Okay, they're back to routing, but who knows? Who knows what they'll do after that? Okay, so once again, try to get back to the experiment. Because we are probably, yes, we are in range of these guys, even though they're not firing because of some reason. And if you are not gonna try to engage me again, well, then I will basically wait out the battle and just win. Because who doesn't want to just outright win, eh? Okay. That worked. That hits. And then I managed to miss at point blank range. Oh well. I guess they surrendered, so I can use the excuse that, oh, they were low in the water, so... Can't I turn either? I actually can, but... It doesn't show the wheels, turning for some reason. Anyway, let's try to go astern, and probably won't work, but we'll find out. Okay, so at this point, if they do not try to attack me, okay, these guys seems to be the next candidate, but yeah, if they just stand still and do not attack me, then I'll just play this off screen and get it over with. Okay, it's working so far, but I think the barrier was like here, so we shouldn't be celebrating just yet. Yeah, they appear to be not that interested. I guess these guys are tiny bit interested, but Ah, there we go. I've hit the invisible wall again. Seriously, why can't I go here? And I don't think I can go that much further in either. So if I deployed here at the start of battle, I would apparently be good. But as it stands right now, I think my chances are... Well, I don't know. Really depends on what they decide to do. So can I get back here? Just want to try and see. And with that, I think it's time to start speeding up a thing or two. Okay, so I think it was here I had the first issues. Ah, there we go. The barrier has been hit. Well, if you're just gonna sit there and take it, no one's gonna stop you. So yes, this is the invisible wall issue. Which once again might be solved by like going here, but I don't know if I trust that area to not be completely walled off for me. So yeah, they are now trying again with a few of their ships. I think it's really hard to see what they're actually trying to do here. Also, what are you trying to do? Because you've been sitting here for quite a long time and evidently not doing anything. Maybe fired a few shots into this solid wall right here. So yeah, apparently rather than going in front of my naval artillery and risking that, you basically just want to sit there and let me win the battle. Which I'm fine with, by the way, but I'm just questioning your ways, AI. Okay, let's back up as much as we can here. Are they sinking? No, but they appear to be really low in the water there. They're still not firing back at me. They still don't have any ships aimed at me. Okay, so I'll do it like this. I'll stop the recording right here, and if something happens, I will start recording again. And if whoa, maybe. Okay, now you're almost in range of my artillery again. Or my coastal defense, I guess is the correct term. Okay, never mind. They are, once again, they are just sitting there. But yeah, if it comes to where they're actually doing stuff again, I will start recording again. So, see you then. Or see you after the battle. Okay, so I think it's time for a status report. And status is, nothing much has happened. So I believe this ship hadn't sunk when I recorded, well, before I ended the recording, but it has now sunk, and these ships have actually come forward a little bit, but yeah, not enough. They are bugging out in some way. So yeah. Also, I would like to mention two things. One, my 2 boats has sunk, unfortunately. But, interestingly enough, this one has sunk in very shallow water. So you can see, you can actually still see them, which I find really interesting. Here's the chimney. I found that really, really nice to look at. Anyway, there's 21 seconds left of the battle, and we can speed out of that. And seeing that I was the defender, I won. Shows you how really solid the game is. No, just kidding. It's a solid game, but it has its issues. And I guess the priorities for the AI to try to avoid coastal artillery, coastal batteries, really outweighs, I guess, their desire to win. Yeah, this was really weird, but I'm not gonna complain about it, because it definitely was a good thing for me. Okay, so our coal is gone. Well, part of it. But yes, we actually have income again. But we have a, well, we don't have that many revolts, but we have quite a lot of unrests. And I think I know why. It was because spring ended, and then you lose the, like, +2 buff, or whatever it is. But yeah, basically we now have the money, if we get the time, to defend these regions. They are still pretty angry at us, go figure. These guys still haven't invaded, which is weird. But yeah, other than that, well, all the way down there, at our capital. Yeah, we knew about that, didn't we? And these guys won't be able to reach that in time, meaning, unfortunately, we'll get to avoid taxes for a few months. Or maybe 1 month. Yeah, 1 month actually, because this is a 12-month cycle. Okay, that was that. Okay, morning and rest. Okay, that makes sense. They didn't revolt though. That was interesting. And if I do like that, they won't either. Okay, so pump out a few units which can garrison. And now we actually have a bit of money. I don't know how reliable that stream of money will be, but at least it will be there. Okay, so first break this blockade. Done. And since they blockaded, they didn't attack the port. It actually means that we are pretty much good right there. And it means that this wasn't damaged. Okay. I want to build a better port, a better dock, but unfortunately that will mean a lot of money, which potentially might not be worth the risk there. Because potentially we might have to cancel that in order to, I don't know, save this again. We could try to actually build an ironclad, but unfortunately the Americans don't have the best ironclad at all. That award goes to the British. Then again, it isn't as expensive, I guess. Yeah, so I am actually at port. That's quite important. You're not happy either. Let's recruit one unit, and that should actually be enough. It should be enough. Who knows? Maybe we get screwed over by an event as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Will definitely not surprise me. But yeah, as we round off this part, I think we have everything we need right now. Of course, we have a few things to really worry about. Also, finally, how's your honor? Okay, so now it's descending to bankruptcy -2, meaning that one of them has gone away. So hopefully that means that if I keep my, well, basically my bank accounts in the positives, then that might go away completely, meaning I will no longer have, well, I'll have a slight dishonorable daimyo, but I think actually the honor I gain here from that descending to bankruptcy going away will actually be enough to drag me out of the dishonorable daimyo era, I guess. And after that, if we have enough money, I'll see what our next problem is. But yeah, after that, if we have a bunch of money we can use, then I can hopefully establish a few vassals and by doing so restore my honor and actually get a honorable daimyo, which will give me, I believe, 2 to repression. But yeah, we definitely need to build up, because here comes the pain train. So yeah, it's debatable how much we can gain out of that. And they probably go around, actually, knowing them. Let's see, Jozai, is that one of the problems regions? Actually it isn't, meaning that we can allow this to go for 1 turn. But yeah, I'll still recruit a few forces there. So that will be the garrison forces for them, and let's start building a proper army once again. United States Marines, welcome back. Okay, 4 positive, meaning they can be used elsewhere. Shogunate loyalist and recruits. Off with ya. So I don't think they will be able to reach that. They might not be able to do so, actually. Oh well, at least we'll try to get them there. Anyway, that's where I end it, because this has been quite a long part because of a heck of a long naval fight. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you could find, yeah, if you found some enjoyment in that. I found this a bit dull, but it's something we had to do and really just have to drag it out, because Well, if it didn't, well then our economy would be screwed once again, and quite frankly, I do not want even more dishonor. So yeah, that was it for this part, and in the next part we'll most likely have to defend against this. And at least we have a citadel here, if they attack here. Which I probably will, actually, seeing this superior army. So we can hope for the best. Anyway, that's it for now. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this, and, as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.